work as much as you can, but still not get exhausted as much in the summer season. Yes,
Yes.
now it's good.
Good afternoon, Kunal. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. What about you?
I'm good. I'm great. So, how is your day going so far? How was your afternoon, morning?
It's going great.
Okay.
Nothing out of the blue.
Okay. Okay. Just the usual stuff.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Great. So, Kunal, my name is Rupali. I'll be taking the session. Okay. And this is your 156th session. So, a lot of sessions you've taken here.
Is it like
Yes.
it's showing 138 from my end?
38
Yes,
or 36. Sorry.
or 36.
36. Yeah. So you've
Yes,
taken a lot of sessions. So how long has it been? A year?
yes. It's been more than a year. I started
Okay.
it in February of 2022,
Oh,
and now it's
okay.
October of 2023.
3. Okay, okay, okay. So now I'm sure you don't have any problems with your English. You just here for practice.
Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely correct.
All right, all right. Okay, then let's start our session. Okay. And Kunal, first, can you tell me something about yourself?
Okay, as you know, my name is Kunal Gupta, and I come from West Bengal. And when it comes to my education, I have completed my bachelor's in computer science, and currently I am working in my father's business. And if you ask me about my hobbies, I love to play sports or any sort of a game, and I love to learn something new,
Mm-hmm.
like a new skill. Like I recently learned how to drive a car,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
my next goal is to learn to swim.
Okay. All right, that's great. And currently you're living in West Bengal?
Yes.
Bengal. Okay. So how come after doing your B.Tech in computer science, you're not working in a company?
Yes, I thought of going in a company, but I thought I had a talk with myself that why not let's try going into the business field.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a bit of an adventurous person, so I thought taking that risk,
Okay.
trying this type of career as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
All
it
right.
was a whole new experience for me, and it's going on.
Okay. And how long have you been working with your father?
Yeah, so it's been more than a year now.
More than a year. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Okay. Great. So yes, Kunal, have you gone through the session notes? Have you seen the topic?
Yes, I saw the topic. It's weather.
Yeah, it is weather. And in the beginning, we have two idioms, okay, that you have to use in the conversation today. The first one is right as rain. Have you ever heard this? Do you know what this means? Right
No,
as rain.
I have
Yeah,
not
it's
heard it.
my first time as well. It means when someone is healthy, fit, and well.
Hmm.
Right as rain, okay?
Okay.
And the other is to rain on someone's parade. This is quite common. Know what this means?
I've heard about it. I can take a
Mm-hmm.
guess. Like rain
Mm-hmm.
on someone's parade. Like if some mishappening has happened to some family, like a death or some something bad, so then you show your uh, how I say it. You cry for that person. You show sympathy for that person. Is it something of
No,
that sort?
it's quite the opposite. Suppose someone is having fun or something and you ruin it for them. So you're
Okay.
yeah, raining on my parade. Why are you raining on my parade? Like parade, what is a parade?
Yes, I
A
know
parade
what's a parade.
if it rains, like the whole
Hmm.
parade is ruined. So that is what it means. Like why are you
Okay.
raining on my parade? Why are you disturbing me? Why are you ruining this for me? Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Also you have to use both of them in the session today, okay?
Okay.
Rain on someone's parade and right as rain. So let's start. Yeah, so the weather is something that changes every day, and each day we find ourselves having at least one conversation about it.
Hmm.
Which kind of weather do you enjoy the most? Tell me,
Uh,
which kind of weather do you enjoy the most?
yes, this was the first question that came in my mind as well when I saw the topic, and I thought that I'll ask the tutor as well.
Okay,
So
okay,
my favorite is the rainy and the winter. I don't
okay,
like summers.
okay. All right. Why
Yes.
rainy and winter?
I don't know. It's because I we live in India, so I guess summer is available all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you get that when it rains or when it's winter, so you the temperature goes down. That's a good time, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. All right. That is good.
What about you? What's your favorite weather?
So I don't like winter. I don't like summers. I like the in between weather. Like I would say spring and fall
Hmm.
because it's not a lot of like humidity is not there and also not a lot of cold. It's like in between, like like chilly and weather is very nice. So I like winter.
Okay.
Not
And
winter.
what about
Mhm.
the rainy season?
Rainy season, I've always like I used to when I was a kid, I used to love rain because I used to dance
Mm,
in rain or every
mm,
even if for 5 seconds, 5 minutes it used to rain, I would just run out and
mm.
have a shower in the rain. But as I grew up, I like it gets so messy inside the house if someone comes like mud and everything.
Okay.
And so I like rainy season, like, but I like it when I don't have to go outside or do anything, and nobody's
Okay.
coming inside the house. So everyone is inside, and having pakode and all these
Now you
things.
like to just watch the rain.
Yeah, yeah. It's been
Okay.
a long time since I've danced or had a rain shower. But I like rain, but I feel like it ruins plans sometimes. Now I
Okay.
just get irritated by it. But it's nice.
Hmm.
Like nothing personal against it. I mean, it's nice. Rain is also nice. Yes, but my favorite is spring. I would say I like spring season.
Okay.
Or
Even I
fall.
like the middle weather. I don't like the
Yeah,
extreme ones.
like this weather that is going on right now. It's like this one is fine because at night it's not cold, but it's not hot anymore.
Mhm. May I know where
Previously,
you're from?
I'm from Chandigarh.
Okay.
Yeah, so here it gets really cold, and I was born in cold weather. I hate cold weather. Okay, I
Okay.
can't stand it. But also summers I can't stand.
Hmm.
So comparatively to summers, I like winters more. But like my favorite is fall and spring because you can
Hmm.
wear clothes and the sun is not really that getting in your face and eyes. So I like that weather. That sort of weather is
Yeah,
nice.
it's always the opposite weather that is happening in your place. Have you ever
Yeah.
noticed that
Hmm.
people over here in India like the winter weather more, but in
Yeah.
European countries or America or Canada, they like to go to the beach, have
Yeah,
sunbathe.
because
They
they
love
don't
tan,
have
but
it.
we
Yeah,
hate tan.
yeah, we hate that. Yeah, because they don't have that weather, right? In Canada, like for just a few months, it's summers, and rest of the time it is winter. Right now, it's very cold, minus degrees. But here, it's like fine because half of the time it's summer, after half of the time it's winter. So that's why we're like okay, partial to both the
Mm.
climates. Like, oh, like okay,
India has a very good
yes, that's.
weather bandwidth.
Mm.
Like it's
Yes,
not like Africa hot or like America cold.
yes,
It's in the
yes.
middle.
Everything you can get. Even in
Yes.
okay, in winters you wanna enjoy summer. Okay, go to the south. Okay,
Yeah.
it's always summer there. So this is how
In
you can
winter
enjoy.
days, in the morning time, it's very sunny, so you can have
Yes.
the summer feeling in the morning time.
Yeah, but here like it gets really cold, so it's very rarely you get sunny days. Like always very cloudy, and then we're like, oh, I wish I could feel, how it feels in summers, and when it's summers, I'm like, oh, I wish it is like how it is in the winter. So like constantly, when you don't have something, you're constantly wishing for like, oh, I wish. So
You're
yeah,
wishing
there
for
is,
the opposite weather.
yes, yes, but it gets really cold here. What about there in West Bengal? How is the weather there?
Yes, it becomes very chilly. I would say
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around 10, the temperature goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So
Here,
not.
but here the
Mhm.
summer season is very humid. So it's
Mm.
not like the northern side where there will be dry heat. Here you will
No,
have a
it's
lot of
very here also. It's very very humid.
like
Like
you will sweat very instantly,
yeah,
and
here also.
like in Hindi we say chip chip,
Yes, yes,
comes
yes.
like that.
Same, same here, same. Here it's the same. I feel like all the north and the east, it's the same. West,
Yes.
west, it's the same here. In the like compared to the south, it's very different because there they like can't stand the winters because there it gets winter really rarely, and even if it is winter, the temperature doesn't drop too much. But like in Delhi and here, it gets really
Mm,
cold. That's why. Okay. So this answer we've already completed. How's the weather where you live today?
mm,
Does the weather affect your mood easily, or do you not care about the weather at all?
mm. It does not affect my mood, I would say. Like if
Okay.
I have to do something that
Mm-hmm.
involves I have to go out in the scorching heat, then I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if the heat was a bit less, then I would go freely. But sometimes it happens. But if I have to get the job done, I don't care. Like even if in the scorching heat, you have to go somehow in the
Mm-hmm.
bike or the car.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Yes, that is true actually. And when we're inside the house, we don't care if it's snowing outside or like whatever is happening, as long as we're sitting inside. But the minute we have to step outside, then we're like, oh, weather is so hot or cold today. Oh, it's so bad. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm. Describe your least favorite type of weather. Weather because favorite we've already done.
Hmm. Uh, the least favorite, I would say, the summer weather with the extreme summer, like in the
Like
mid,
yeah, June, July side.
yeah, when it sometimes it crosses 40, so that kind of weather is the worst, I feel.
Hmm. Yes. Okay. What do you like to do on rainy days? Since you said rainy season is your
Hmm.
favorite, what do you like to do?
I don't like to do anything in particular. I just love rainy season. I don't
Okay.
know why I find it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
Maybe
different weather.
yeah, maybe it's like soothing because raining and you're just like
Yeah.
watching the rain. That's why. And nobody's outside actually, so it's very calm also
Mm.
because everyone is like inside.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And what is the best thing to do on a hot day?
On a hot day, I guess have some ice cream or some cold drinks.
Mm-hmm. And sit inside your room and turn on the AC. Best thing. That's
Yes,
the only way.
absolutely.
Okay. And what is the best thing to do on a cold day?
Hmm. Uh, I guess if you are a working person, I guess you don't have. That's the best weather I feel. Like you can
Okay.
work as much as you can, but still not get exhausted as much in the summer season.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the favorite thing, I don't have anything in mind. What about you? Anything
Favorite thing
particular
about
for
what?
you about the winter season
Winter season. Uh, like I like to just, huddle up with
in the
blankets.
blanket?
Yeah, and
Okay.
like maybe a hot drink, eating
Hmm.
something, and then like watching or just scrolling on my phone, watching a movie or reading a book. And nobody like comes and bothers me, just being very cozy. That is what I like.
Okay.
Yes.
And if you have had an experience of a bonfire, then having a bonfire is also very nice in a winter day.
Yeah, yeah, it is very nice.
Like
But like inside, you can't have bonfire, right? Inside the house.
yeah, inside the house you can't have, but on the roadside, if someone is burning something.
Yeah, I've had an experience like this. I went somewhere and like it's a place where you go and like no phones, nothing is allowed, and like for 4 5 days you're there.
Mm,
And so I went with my sister, and it was in Feb, so it was like
mhm,
way cold, like nothing. And in the morning, actually, like 2 3 in the morning, we were doing something, so it was all over, and we were cleaning the roads basically.
mm,
And it was so cold, so there were a lot
mm,
of us, and it was actually drizzling also because it was
mm,
so cold.
mm,
And like my face, everything was covered. I was wearing a cap and everything, and it was so cold, and I was so hungry, and my head,
mm,
it was like I had a very bad headache, and I was just telling my sister like, I wanna go home, I wanna go home, I can't do
Mhm.
this, huh? And then she's like, okay, it'll be fine. Like when we have our breakfast, it'll be fine. I was like, okay. And we were actually cleaning the road with brooms, like tall brooms, every one of us.
Mm,
And then at like 5 or 6, someone on the road, a lot
mm,
of like men, they had a bonfire and they were like warming their hands. And I was like, oh my god. And then we all went there and sat there for like
mm,
a few minutes, like 10-15 minutes, and it warmed
mm,
up our bodies. And I was like, okay, now I don't want to go home. I'm fine now. I'm fine. So it like felt like,
yeah,
life was coming back to my body because it was like so cold, and we were walking. So
mm,
just that fire for like sitting there for a few
mm.
minutes, and I was like, I don't want to get up now to, finish the work. But then after that, I was fine. So it was a very
Okay.
good experience. Yes.
I can really understand what you went through because
Mm.
sometimes in that kind of a cold, like your body just freezes up. Like they say that your
Yes.
blood flow also stops.
Yes, it was so cold, and we hadn't had any breakfast yet. And it was also raining a little, so
And
everything was falling. It was like
like, were you? What's the name of that activity? Like in cold when we shivering.
shivering. Yeah, I was shivering. Yes, I
Yes.
was
And
shivering. Everything, I was like pale, like whole hands, everything frozen. Shoes, like inside my feet, inside my shoes, they were like frozen. Because at that point when you are working, doing something, it doesn't matter how hard you're working, your body will get cold. Like
mm-hmm.
it won't be warm. So like
Yes.
it's
Is that
very
kind of a cold weather like sometimes your heartbeat also drops? Like in you can feel your heart,
yeah,
you can feel
yeah.
your heart like it's becoming. I can't
Yes, you're like
explain the feeling,
yes, I
but it's not
understand.
normal. I would just say that.
Yeah, actually it wasn't snowing, so my heartbeat wasn't like, because like I was doing something, obviously physical activity, so my heartbeat wasn't dropping, but yeah,
Mm,
it was really cold. Very
yes.
like
And
what
where
is
is
it?
that place? Where was that place?
Um, it's in Punjab.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not sure if you know that.
No, I've not. You didn't tell the name of the place.
Oh, it's like a spiritual place we go to. So it's
Okay.
there. Yeah, yeah.
When you
So
said that you have to leave your phones, then only I got the idea that it must be some spiritual place
yes, yes,
because they talk about all these kinds of stuff.
yeah. Because phones are not allowed there. So for
Mhm.
2-3 days, no phones. You have to leave your phones and then just stay there.